Check. Suns from Johnson University versus your very own Trinity Baptist College Eagles. Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, would you please rise for our opening prayer? Dear Lord, thank you for this day that you've given us today to play this great game of basketball. I would keep both teams injury-free, help them play well today, and honor you today, Lord. Please remain standing as we honor America with the playing of our national anthem. Ladies and gentlemen, the National Christian College Athletic Association is committed to the true spirit of competition by one of the four core values of the game: love, integrity, faith, and excellence. We ask that each participant, official, and spectator join us in exhibiting these Christ-like characteristics and help create a positive environment in which we enjoy today's competition. And now for the starting lineups. First for the visiting team, the Suns from Johnson University. At guard, 6-foot junior from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, number 0, Justin Ryder. At guard, 6-foot senior from Brunsburg, Kentucky, number 1, Corey Shelton. At center, 6'7" senior from Hamilton, New Jersey, number 12, Matthew Burnett. At guard, 5'11" freshman from Wilson, North Carolina, number 20, Elijah Barnes. At forward, a 6'5" junior from Augusta, Georgia, number 30, Cedric Green. The Suns are coached by Elliot Hernandez in the second year of coaching at Johnson University. He is assisted by Edward Carrasquillo. And now, the starting lineup for your Trinity Baptist College Eagles. At guard, a 6'2" sophomore from Tampa, Florida, number 2, Sam Battle. At forward, 6'4" junior from Delaware Beach, Florida, number 4, Mark Turner-Bissonhead. At guard, a 6-foot freshman from Quincy, Georgia, number 5, Xavier Rose. At guard, a 5'10" junior from Atlanta, Georgia, number 11, Michael West. At forward, center, a 6'7" junior from Jennings, Florida, number 12, D.W. Lewis. The Eagles are coached by John Jones in his 11th year out of Liberty University. The associate head coach for the Eagles is Kerry Shepard. They are assisted by Nate DeLeon and Andrew Bowman. The officials are Art Bullock, Travis Potter, and Marty Dempsey.
And thank you again, Mr. Nick Zito, bringing us the starting lineups and our opening prayer. And good afternoon, everybody. I'm Ray Bureau. You're watching Trinity Baptist College NCCAA Division II men's basketball against South Region rival Johnson University of Florida. The Suns coming up from Kissimmee. Eagles are 4-7 on the season, 1 win, no losses in South Region play. They defeated Bob Jones University 60-57 this past Monday night, January 10th. The Suns are 5-8 overall and 2-1 in South Region competition with wins over Toccoa Falls College and Pensacola Christian and a loss to Bob Jones. Suns are led by Coach Elliot Hernandez, who is also the athletic director of Johnson University of Florida, and the Eagles are led by Bob Check that out, Dean Jones in his 11th year out of Liberty University. He's also the athletic director of Trinity Baptist College. We've already had some excitement here on the court as in the women's game, Trinity Baptist defeated Johnson 68-60. There's our first shot of the game, and it is taken by Corey Shelton. No good and rebounded by Trinity Baptist. Ryan Ongst is working our camera this afternoon as we have our first foul, and that's going to go against Matthias Burnett, a very big man. Matthias Burnett, 6'7" out of Wesley Chapel High School in Hamilton, New Jersey. He wears number 12 for Johnson. Eagles also have a big man wearing number 12, 6'7" D.W. Lewis. Suns steal the pass. Work it up the court very quickly. And backed up, and we have ourselves a whistle, and Jakari Randolph is going to head over to the scorer's table. Whistle was just to reset the shot clock, so it now says 23 seconds. Johnson is coming off a 13-point win over Florida Gateway College this past Tuesday night, a non-conference opponent. The rest of the season, almost every game is within the South Region for all of our South Region teams. That one goes out of bounds, and it's going to stay with the Suns. No score, in case you're just joining us. Obviously, you see that on your screen. Rogini DeCaster doing the honors. Remember, that clock and scoreboard unofficial, however. Well, Rogini very good at keeping it matched up with the official scoreboard and clock here in Trinity Gymnasium. This is Justin Ryder giving it up, and a three-point shot is good from Corey Shelton, who averages 18.1 points per game. He has a first score of the afternoon, and it's 3-0 Johnson. Xavier Rose finds Battle all the way across the court. Battle with his first attempt, and the three. Sam Battle averages 11 points per game, and he responds to Corey Shelton's three-pointer, and we're tied at 3. Just under 2 minutes into the game. Pass inside, and a couple of men tangle up, and we're going to have ourselves a jump ball, and it's going to be Johnson's ball on the possession arrow. Speaking of three-pointers, Emma Parrish hit 6 three-pointers in the women's game to help lead Trinity Baptist to that 8-point win. 5 of those came in the first half alone, and another one in the fourth quarter, and she totaled 20 points. That's a 2-point attempt put on the line, and D.W. Lewis with the rebound. Melanie Newton scored 16 points, and she was 10 for 12 from the free throw line. So both Parrish and Newton are today's women's co-players of the game. Lewis loses control of the ball, picked up by Ryder. Inside the paint, puts a move on West, gets the rebound, second chance no. Looking for a third opportunity, and he draws the foul. That will go against D.W. Lewis, his first and team foul number 1. So 2 free throws coming for Justin Ryder, who averages 11.9. And from the line, Ryder, 72% on the season, 34 out of 47. And the first of 2, a little line drive shot off the front of the rim. Suns are shooting 72% as a team at the stripe, 31% from three-point range, and overall from the field, 42%. Eagles are 41% overall, 30% three-point range, and 56% at the line. Second free throw from Ryder is good. He's on the board, and it's 4-3 Johnson. In the Suns women's game, Antona Spells led Johnson with 14 points, and Ruby Nieves had 3 three-pointers to total 11. She also had a deuce. Eight points from Rachel Watts and 7 from Ariel Phillips to help lead the Suns in the women's game. Michael West called for the travel. That will give the ball right back over to Johnson University. 5-8 overall on the season. Got a chance to say hello to Coach Hernandez during the women's game. give us some insight about Johnson athletics all around, not just on the basketball court. We talked a little bit about their terrific soccer season they had this year as well. And a foul, looks like Jakari Randolph for the Eagles gets the call. That is correct. It's team foul number 2. And it sends Justin Ryder right back to the line. He went 1 for 2 just a moment ago. These games originally scheduled for nighttime, moved to the afternoon. Trinity Christian Academy has a JV varsity doubleheader here on the home court tonight against Middleburg High School. Ryder hit his first. He now has 2 total points. And free throw number 2 is good. Conquerors basketball, Donovan Paris averaging about 20 points per game for Trinity Christian Academy. Go Conquerors. 6-3 Suns lead on a 3 and a trio of free throws. West trying to tie it up. This one's a little wide to the right. Randolph with the rebound. Xavier Rose will draw the foul. Basket is good. He'll go to the line. Foul is called against Corey Shelton. That's his first. Rose averages 5.7. And if he converts, the game will be tied. At the line, Xavier Rose, 5 out of 15 on the season. And a chance at the three-point play is good off the glass. Rose ties it up, 6-6. Quick pass up the middle, and a pull-up jumper misses from Barnes, and then a whistle on the rebound attempt. Ball goes out of bounds, off Trinity, so Johnson will keep possession. Suns wearing the road blacks with the orange trim. Eagles in the home whites with the blue and the gold trim. Shot clock now at 13. That's Justin Ryder with possession. The bounce pass to Shelton. Ryder 4-3 off the rim. And Maisonette pulls down the rebound. The leading scorer for Johnson University, Antoine Bradley, at 20.2 points per game. And we have ourselves a whistle as Battle goes up for the shot. And that is the second one called against Corey Shelton. And we're only about 4 minutes and 6 seconds in, and Sam Battle will have a couple of foul shots. At the line on the season, Sam is at 69%, 31 for 45. And the first of 2, a little bit short. Substitution for the Suns. Number 4, it's either Caleb Eiffel, Edgar Polynice, or Tyler Zagray. I believe that is Caleb Eiffel. See if we can get that sorted out. Free throw number 2 is good from Sam Battle, so he has 4. Eagles lead 7-6, their first lead of the afternoon. It is Daquan Vickers who is number 4. And we have ourselves a whistle, and that's going to go against Johnson. Offensive foul called on Elijah Barnes for throwing the elbow. So I'll make you a little adjustment on my score sheet. Daquan Vickers wearing number 4 for Johnson University. Hello to Butch Davis cheering on TBC along with Liam Davis. And that's Michael West for 3. It's good. West averages 3.5 points per game. And the Eagles almost came away with a steal, but Xavier Rose is going to get called for the collision, and that's his first personal foul. And a substitution, freshman Ian Kennedy onto the court in favor of Xavier Rose. (10-6) Eagles lead thanks to the 3 from West. That's Shelton trying to respond. And a rebound by Justin Ryder. Vickers guarded by Maisonette. Pull-up jumper from just past the stripe and is able to bank it in off the glass. His first basket. Suns pull back to within 1. Vickers averages 6.5 per game. Battle with the spin move, but couldn't get the ball to fall down. Elijah Barnes takes it up the court, takes the pass in the corner. Spin move from inside the paint. Missed opportunity from Cedric Green. Eagles come away with the rebound. Green might have rushed that shot during that spin. He missed a little bit wide to the right. Hello to Trey Whitfield, cheering on his teammates. Unfortunately, Trey unable to make it to today's game. Looked like Kennedy wanted to take that three. Instead, he whipped the ball to the far side. Maisonette could not corral the pass. Loose ball. Grabbed by Jakari Randolph, who's back onto the court for the first time here in 2022. Had to miss a couple of games himself. Kennedy back at midcourt. Very good three-point shooter. West inside the paint. Hits Randolph. This is for three. It's off the rim. West pulls down the rebound. Eagles with a 2-point lead at 10-8. Battle for three. It's good. The swish is second of the afternoon. He's up to 7. And the lead for TBC at 5, 13-8. Still plenty of time in the first half. Pull up a chair. This one promises to be really close and exciting the entire way. Shelton guarded by Kennedy. Trying to get around his defender. Gets the ball outside to Vickers. That's a three. It's good. Vickers now with 5, and he pulls his team back to within 3 at 13-10. So apparently, unless I'm mistaken, they said he was on the line, and that's a 2-point shot for Daquan Vickers. They had 8, and now have 10, and we'll see if that is the case. Meanwhile, Green keeps the ball from getting inside. 12:23 left on the clock, 13-10, Eagles lead. Eagles have the ball with 12 seconds on the shot clock. Rose inbound pass to new Eagle on the court, Tyrese Freeman. Freeman takes the three off the rim and into the hands of Vickers. Hello to carefree Zach, cheering on Daquan Vickers. Rose with the steal and the finger roll for the basket. He now has 5, and he averages 5.7. Shelton trying to respond, going coast to coast. Pass gets away, however, from Demarius McNeil. Last touch, though, by the Eagles, so Johnson will keep possession. .56 left to go in the first half, and Trinity Baptist leads by 5. Number 5 on the court, Brian Braun. That was him who had the ball a moment ago, and he passes it outside. Freeman got his hand on the ball, knocked it away. Kennedy picked it up. And the pass to Freeman. I thought he was going to take the shot. Instead, he fed Maisonette, who misses the jumper. Vickers with possession, guarded by Maisonette. Shelton goes inside, heads it outside, and a three-point effort from Thomas, no good. Suns had an opportunity to cut the deficit a little closer, come away empty, and the Eagles now could extend the current 5-point lead. This is Rose with the reverse layup. It's good, and he now has 7. And we have ourselves a timeout with the Eagles leading 17-10. Full 60-second timeout called by Coach Hernandez. 10:43 left to go in the first half. And while we have an opportunity, let's let you know some of the upcoming games for both the Suns and the Eagles. Tomorrow, Johnson is in Greenville, South Carolina to take on Bob Jones University. The women will play at 5 and the gentlemen at 7. Then Saturday, it's Johnson at Payne College in Augusta, Georgia for a 2 p.m., 4 p.m. women's-men's doubleheader. Johnson will head back down towards South Florida on January 20th to play at Pasco Hernando State College, and that'll end their play in the month of January, barring any schedule changes. For the Eagles, our next ball game will be this coming Tuesday night on the home court against Pensacola Christian in the South Region contest. Women at 6, men to follow at 8. January 22nd at Florida Gateway College in Lake City. That'll be a 2 p.m. afternoon ball game on the 22nd. And then the Eagles go to Trinity College of Florida in Newport Richey on January 25th before finishing up January's play at home against the South Region's Toccoa Falls College. TBCEagles.com for Trinity Baptist College and JohnsonSons.com for all the information about the Sons of Johnson University of Florida. 3-point shot in and out, attempt by Brian Braun, and a loose ball draws a foul. And the foul is going against Xavier Rose of the Eagles, sending Demarius McNeil to the line. He averages 2.9 points per game. And at the line, McNeil is 6 out of 17, 35%. First of 2, high arc off the back of the rim. Couple of substitutions for the Eagles. Zach Chiatti wears number 25. He's now on the court. Sam Battle back in, and a lane violation called against Johnson. That nullifies the free throw attempt. Good to see Fausto Alvarez back on the court. He had to miss Monday night's game against Bob Jones. Fausto very dynamic inside the paint. Not afraid to take the long shot either. Maisonette trapped by 2 Suns. Backs it up toward the corner and a bounce pass to Freeman. Chiatti for 3 off the rim. And this one heads out of bounds, and it will go to the Suns. Zach Chiatti joining the active roster as we begin 2022. He got a few minutes against Bob Jones. Had himself a few points as well. Just past the midway point of the first half. Thomas going all the way inside and getting a really nice short jumper. And he pulls the Suns to within 5 at 17-12. Freeman will slow it up, allow his teammates to get up court. That's Chiatti right there wearing number 25. Chiatti in the corner, running the baseline, going to the basket, collision, no call. And very fortunate Chiatti didn't get hurt. That's because Daquan Vickers came down on top of him and drew the whistle. Looks like a foul is going to go, no, an out of bounds going to go against the Suns, and Trinity Baptist will have possession. Shot clock reset to 20. Maisonette, pump fake, then the shot, no, and rebounded by Thomas. Three-pointer from Gonzalez, a little strong and over everybody. And out of bounds. And the Eagles will get the ball with 9 minutes and 6 seconds remaining in a 5-point lead. Again, in case you missed it, TBC women's basketball defeated Johnson 68-60 earlier this afternoon. Bounce pass to Maisonette, but stolen. Pick off by Vickers. That's Braun for the jump shot. No. Second chance. Fausto Alvarez got his hand on it. Credit him with a block. Battle fought about the three. Instead, he hits Freeman on the right side. Freeman works his way inside the paint. Misses. McNeil with the rebound, and Chiatti with the steal on the long pass. He was looking for Brian Braun. Chiatti, pull-up jumper. His first basket, lead back up to 7. Zach Chiatti. And we're going to have ourselves a 5-second call, or will it be an offensive foul against the Suns? That is the call. It is an offensive foul. I didn't see which player the official called, but we'll see if it goes up on the board. It's going to be Eagles basketball leading 19-12, 8 minutes and 3 seconds left. Again, I didn't see which Suns player got called for the foul. Each team has committed 4 team fouls. Now it's up as Brian Braun. That's his second. Maisonette from the line, good. He averages 6.7. That's his first score of the day, and the Eagles lead 21-12. Coming up on 7.5 left to go in the first half. Alexander tried to get around his defenders. Suns work the ball to the right side. Good tight defense by Chiatti. A 3-point shot off the rim. Thomas chases down his own rebound, puts a spin move on, and hits off the front of the rim. Chiatti with the rebound to Freeman, all the way up the court to Maisonette. Pump fake and a blocked shot. Caleb Thomas with the rejection on Maisonette. The ball hits out of bounds. Eagles ball, but a great defensive play from Caleb Thomas. Chiatti takes the inbound pass and lays it right in. Maisonette with the assist. 23-12. The Eagles have been on a nice little run. They went from 15-10 to 23-12, so a 13-2 run. .647 left to go. This is Ryder going inside and drawing the foul. He'll go back to the line where he's already taken 4 shots. Ryder's hit 3 of those 4. The foul is called on Fausto Alvarez. That's his first. Both teams have now committed 5 fouls. Ryder 3 for 4. Hits the first of these 2, so he now has 4 total points. Again, a good free throw shooter. Came in at 72%. He's up above that now. And number 2, a little too strong and rebounded by Lewis. Suns electing to play defense. Didn't have anyone there to get the offensive rebound. 23-13. Eagles lead by 10. Freeman in battle, play catch and work through Chiatti. That's the Trinity Christian Academy logo. Chiatti was on a moment ago. Trying to get the ball to battle, and it was kicked by Caleb Thomas. So the Eagles will get 20 seconds back on the shot clock. Eagles led by Coach John D. Jones. His assistants are Karim Shepard, the associate head coach, and assistant coach Andrew Bowman. Chiatti's pass is stolen by Cedric Green. Ryder getting around Parrish. Maisonette, though, strips Parrish Hobby. So a steal at each end of the court puts the ball in Sam Battle's hands. Chiatti outside to Maisonette, 4-3 off the rim, rebounded by Thomas. Very fast-paced first half, 23-13, Trinity Baptist leads. Shelton is wide open. Instead of taking the three, tried to get it inside, bounce pass to Thomas, back to Shelton across the court. 9 to shoot. Off the glass, no. Cedric Green could not convert the short layup. Shelton with the steal. Battle gets on top of Shelton quickly. Suns work it back to Shelton at the top of the arc. He goes inside the paint and missed opportunity for Shelton and the Suns. Ball's out of bounds. We'll see who gets the possession. It's going to be Johnson's ball. Shelton a little slow to get up, but he's all right. He's more frustrated than anything else. Had a chance at a wide open layup and could not convert. 4:59 left in the half and substitutions for both teams. Tierre Smith comes in for Trinity Baptist along with D.W. Lewis. And for the Suns, Hebrew Amy. He wears number 15. Shelton, 4-3, off the rim. Suns with the rebound. Second chance will go for Green. That's his first basket. And the Suns cut the deficit down to 8 at 23-15. Michael West directing traffic for the Eagles. West, Hobby with the ball now. Battle, Lewis, and Smith for Trinity Baptist. Shelton, Ryder, Barnes, Green, and Thomas for the Suns. And that shot made makes it 25-15. Ryder getting around the right side and a whistle. That's going to go against Johnson and give the ball back over to the Eagles. Foul is called on Hebrew Amy, his first, hopefully pronouncing that correctly, and team foul number 6. So essentially, Eagles now in the 1-1 for the rest of the first half. Eagles still have one foul to give. West from the line, blocked by Green. Green also pulls down the rebound. Ryder going all the way, and a beautiful reverse layup for Justin Ryder. That's his first field goal. He now has 6 points. He's hit 4 out of 6 free throw attempts. 25-17, an 8-point lead for the Eagles. And a whistle. D.W. Lewis called for the illegal screen. That's foul number 2 on Lewis and team foul number 6. Lewis will head off. Maisonette back onto the court for TBC. Shelton hits Ryder. Passes it to Green. The ball stayed on the rim for a moment and then dropped through. So Cedric Green has his second score. And it's a 6-point margin for the Eagles at 25-19. Battle gets it back to Smith up top. Battle finds West. 3-pointer off the rim. Rebound Green. Cedric Green's been all over the boards the last several shot attempts. That's Justin Ryder backing up near midcourt. Now getting around West to the outside. A 3-point effort. Good. That is Elijah Barnes with his first basket. And the Suns, who trailed by 11 not long ago, have cut it all the way down to 3. Parrish, Hobby, 4-3. Good. So in response, Hobby gets those 3 points right back, and the Eagles lead by 6. Shelton for 3, off the rim. Here's Smith in the corner. Able to track it down. Battle brings it up court to the right side of the paint, and a layup off the glass. Sam Battle already in double digits with 11. 30-22, Eagles get the lead back up to 8. Jakari Randolph ready to check in at the next whistle. Ryder over near the Eagles bench. Pulls back. 2-point effort. He had 1 foot in front of the blue line. Hobby for 3. It's good. That's his second. He averages 3.8. He's already surpassed that. 6 points for Hobby and an 11-point lead once again for the Eagles. That's Shelton. Going behind the back, it looked like, if I saw that correctly, that ball was in but would not continue. Eagles with an 11-point lead, under a minute to go. West, pump fake, gets it outside to Smith. And just inside the free throw line, couple of bounces off the rim, and a whistle as Maisonette collides with Elijah Barnes, if I'm seeing that correctly. Yes, that is Barnes. Fortunately, everybody's all right. Maisonette will get called for the push. His first, team foul number 7, so 1-1 coming for the Suns. It will be Elijah Barnes taking the free throw. Barnes on the season, respectable, 60%. And Barnes just waiting to get his opportunity at the line. Front end of a 1-1 is good. So that's 4 now for Elijah Barnes, pending a second free throw. Tierra Smith out, Tyrese Freeman in for Trinity Baptist. Free throw number 2, also good, so Barnes hits 2. 33-24, and TBC Eagles lead. West trapped in the corner by 2. Tyrese Freeman will call timeout with 22.3 seconds left. 33-24, Eagles lead. Sam Battle with 11 points for TBC. Xavier Rose with 7. And so far the leaders for Johnson, Justin Ryder with 6. Elijah Barnes and Daquan Vickers each with 5. We're going to pause right here and be right back in just a moment on Eagles ball leading 33-24, 22.3 seconds left in the first half. West will let the ball roll and save a few seconds. Eagles may be playing for the final shot of the half. Bounce pass to Freeman in the corner, 13 seconds. Maisonette finds Battle just outside the paint, outside to West from the corner for 3, off the rim. Battle, second chance, no. Maisonette bats it away, and that's going to do it for the first half. with the score, Trinity Baptist College 33, Johnson University of Florida 24. We're going to pause for our halftime break, and as the second half gets underway, we'll update you on all the point and foul totals and more. You're watching Trinity Baptist College men's basketball here on YouTube on the TBC Eagles Sports Network. Welcome back to Trinity Gymnasium, where the Eagles lead Johnson University of Florida 33-24. Sam Battle with 11 points leads everybody on the court. Xavier Rose 7, Parrish Hobby 6, Zach Chiatti 4, and Michael West with a 3-pointer. It's going to be Trinity Baptist ball to start the second half. Against the Suns, you never want to rest on a 9-point lead, and we're going to redo this one. Officials just making sure everybody is ready. In the women's game, Trinity Baptist defeated Johnson 68-60 earlier this afternoon. We'll give you the Johnson first half numbers in just a moment. Leading scorer for Johnson so far is Justin Ryder with 6. Elijah Barnes has 5. A couple of Suns have 4 each as we have a pass that is deflected away. Picked up by the Suns. Ryder inside the paint. He is stripped by Lewis. And Xavier Rose all alone goes up for the easy basket. Xavier Rose now has 9 points. Cedric Green and Donovan Vickers each have 4 for Johnson. And that pass over the head of Corey Shelton and out of bounds. Shelton has a 3-pointer, and Caleb Thomas has 2. Nobody yet in any big foul trouble. 2 each for Johnson's Corey Shelton and Brian Braun. 2 each for Trinity's Xavier Rose and D.W. Lewis. For Trinity, 1 foul each from Randolph, Battle, West, and Alvarez. And for Johnson, 1 foul each from Burnett, Amy, and Barnes. Very fast first half. 35-24, Eagles lead. Battle outside to West. He thought about the 3. Instead, he gave it up to Rose. 3 seconds to shoot, and the ball knocked away and picked up by the Suns. They will play on. There was no shot attempt. West on the rejection of Elijah Barnes. Eagles leading by 11. Ball worked over to Maisonette in the corner, and then to West inside the paint. Spin move and a missed opportunity for the big man. Quick transition up the court for the Suns. I'm Ray Bureau. Ryan Ongst is working our camera this afternoon. Dean will be back for the women's game Saturday afternoon. That's the women's basketball team against Carver Bible College at 1 p.m. And we'll bring that to you here on TBC Eagles as that ball is out of bounds off the Suns and it'll go to the Eagles. The men's JV team also plays Saturday afternoon at 3:30. Offhand, I don't quite remember who the opponent is. And we're going to bring that to you here on TBC Eagles as well. No commentary, however. Bounce pass gets away from Maisonette, picked up by Barnes. Ryder tries to get around West. I believe he hit the bottom of the backboard with his shot attempt, and then the ball was touched by an Eagles player, so out of bounds. And Johnson will keep possession, trailing by 11. Our next home game this Tuesday night against Pensacola Christian. Women at 6, men at 8. Lewis got a hand on that layup attempt. Kept the ball out of the basket. McNeil denied. Now Lewis trying to score 2. Doesn't convert. And the rebound by McNeil. Barnes backs it up, gets it outside to Ryder. Only 1 basket so far, but there's an attempt right here by Johnson. No good. Xavier Rose had a layup just a little bit after the second half started. Bounce pass inside to Rose. Credit Battle with the assist. Xavier Rose has tied Sam Battle with 11 points. And a timeout called by Coach Hernandez. He has called 2 full timeouts. Coach Jones has called 1 30-second timeout. It was actually Tyrese Freeman who called it for the Eagles. But Coach Jones has all his fulls and a 30 remaining. Eagles lead 37-24. Johnson goes to Bob Jones tomorrow. The women's game at 5 p.m. The men at 7 up in Greenville, South Carolina. Johnson will then play Payne College on Saturday in Augusta, Georgia. Women at 2 and the gentlemen at 4. So again, you're up to date on some of the upcoming games for both the Eagles and the Suns. JohnsonSuns.com and TBCEagles.com. Eagles lead 37-24, less than 3 minutes into the second half. Suns are all ready. Eagles coming out of the huddle, and they'll head onto the court. For the Suns, it'll be Ryder, Barnes, Matthias Burnett, Corey Shelton, and Cedric Green. For the Eagles, Michael West, Xavier Rose, Sam Battle, D.W. Lewis, and Mark Gilbert Maisonette. Pull-up jumper from Barnes, no good. Rebound by the Eagles. A long pass up the court, deflected away, but tracked down by Maisonette. Pass gets through the hand of Lewis, picked up by Green. Loose ball, eventually grabbed by the Suns. And we have ourselves a whistle as the official's going to reset the shot clock. Suns will have to inbound. And let's see how much time they put on the shot clock. In the first half, Eagles shot 43%, 5 for 12 from three-point range, and 2 for 3 at the line, and pulled in 16 rebounds. 12 seconds to shoot. Green turnaround jumper to swish is good. He now has 6, and it's 37-26. Suns had 17 rebounds in the first half, shot 26%, 2 for 10 from beyond the arc, and 6 for 9 at the line. Pump fake by Battle all the way across the court. West for 3. I thought his toe might have been on the line. Official says he was behind it. So a 3-point attempt for Michael West. Lewis works his way inside, fade away, layup off the glass. That's his first basket. Lewis on the board, and the Eagles have a 13-point lead. West on guard of Shelton. Shelton works his way to the right side. Battle knocked the ball away. 2 men going for the ball, and we may have ourselves a jump ball situation. The arrow is with Trinity, if that is correct. And a little moisture cleanup on the floor. This is our second game of the day. We're going to have 4 total. Trinity Christian Academy junior varsity and varsity will play Middleburg High School tonight. So the jump ball goes to Johnson. Trinity did inbound to start the second half, and this is our first jump ball call. And we are ready to resume play. 12 seconds on the shot clock. Inbound pass to the backcourt for Ryder. 8 seconds to shoot. Ryder in the corner, guarded by Rose. 2 seconds. Pulls back, fires it off. Almost got it to bounce in, and Battle pulls down the rebound. Battle coast to coast, hitting Lewis. D.W. Lewis. Not a dunk, very close, but he just drops the ball right in. The 6'7" D.W. Lewis from Jennings, Florida. Officially, this is his junior year. Remember, the players who are on the team during the shutdown 2 years ago do get that extra year of eligibility. Green misses. Lewis on the defense. West picks this one up off the floor. West feeds Maisonette with the no-look. Second chance, good. That's Xavier Rose. He now has 13. And the Eagles lead 43-26, their biggest lead of the afternoon. 17-point lead for Trinity Baptist. Ryder guarded by 2, leaving Shelton wide open from beyond the arc. This is Vickers, traveling violation as he tries to work his way around Battle. And the turnover will give the ball back to Trinity. 14 minutes and 3 seconds remain. Caleb Thomas back onto the court for Johnson. And number 11 is Alexander Gonzalez. He's also now in for Coach Hernandez. Long pass to Battle all the way across the court. Jace Spinelli works his way to the scorer's table for TBC. Battle takes the pass from Maisonette and will go through the line, and that will go against Daquan Vickers. His first. That's the first foul of the second half for either team. Sam Battle is 1 for 2 from the line. 11 total points. Spinelli likely to come in after this first shot from Battle. This one is good. Even dozen now for Battle and a 44-26 lead pending free throw number 2. Spinelli in for Michael West. Only substitution for both teams. Eagles lead by 18 pending free throw number 2 off the rim. Almost tapped in but pulled down by Vickers. And we have ourselves a foul across the court. That one's going against TBC. We'll see which Eagle got the call. I believe the foul was on D.W. Lewis. That would be his third. Fausto Alvarez in for Lewis. Team foul number 1. And another reset of the shot clock. Going to be put at 24 seconds. So Lewis now with 3. And for the Eagles, Rose has 2. For the Suns, 2 fouls for Shelton and Braun. Thomas looked like he wanted to fire the 3. Instead, he feeds Green. It goes high off the glass. And Cedric Green now has 8. Cedric Green, 6'5" junior from Augusta, Georgia. Spinelli fired a 3, did not go. Coming up on the 13-minute mark, Eagles lead by 18. Rose to the left side, hits Alvarez, off the glass, no. And a loose ball grabbed by Gonzalez. Gonzalez thought about the 3. Spinelli knocked the ball away, and Battle was right there to pick it off. Defensive play for Jace Spinelli. That's him with the ball now in the corner. Eagles back it up near midcourt. Rose guarded by Gonzalez. Works his way to the left side of the paint. Bounce pass to Battle. Outside to Spinelli. 4-3 off the rim. Gonzalez with that last rebound. Works his way across midcourt. Battle comes from behind. Bats it out of bounds. It'll stay with the Suns. .16 on the shot clock. Eagles will send Tierre Smith in for Fausto Alvarez. And a timeout called by Daquan Vickers with the score. Trinity Baptist 44, Johnson 28, 12-10 left in the second half, and we'll be back in just a minute. 12:10 left on the clock. Suns have possession, trailing 44-28. And all these teams in the South region can score a bunch of points in a hurry, so don't rest on this lead. 8 to shoot. That's Ryder for 3. Smith with the rebound. Once again, the South region is going to be very, very competitive with all 7 teams very evenly matched. Last year's champion, Southeastern Baptist College. Eagles won't play Southeastern until the tournament. That ball stolen away by Thomas, and Battle comes from behind. Gets the rejection. I thought I heard a whistle, but I think it was a sneaker squeak on the floor. Tierre Smith for 3, off the rim. Maisonette, second chance, no. Battle may have thought that was a whistle also at the other end of the court a moment ago. He got that block, had the ball, and looked up as if he was called for a foul. This one goes out of bounds. It's going to be Eagles basketball. Sometimes those sneakers, they squeak up against the floor and they sound a lot like a whistle. Fausto Alvarez coming onto the court for Trinity Baptist. And for Johnson, Hebrew Amy also checks in. 11-11 left to go, 44-28. TBC leads. And we're going to have a whistle as Alvarez tries to send the ball inbounds. The foul is called on Alexander Gonzalez away from the ball on a push. His first, team foul number 2. That's Sam Battle walking the ball past midcourt, coming up on the 11-minute mark. Spinelli. Bounce pass to Smith. Tried to get fancy and went behind the back and missed his target in Alvarez, and Johnson will have possession. Gonzalez walks it across midcourt for the Suns. 10:35 and counting, 44-28. Eagles with the lead. That is Elijah Barnes, his first basket of the second half. 7 total points. Eagles lead by 14. Battle just inside the arc, backs it out. Works his way inside, misses the short layup. Loose ball grabbed by Rose. Ball hit the rim, so the Eagles get 20 seconds. Shot clock now down at 11. That's Rose. Underhand layup. It's good. Xavier Rose now with 15. And the Eagles lead by 16. Vickers called for the charge. Offensive foul against Daquan Vickers. His second personal foul and team foul number 3. Eagles lead by 16 past the midway point of the second half. For the Eagles, Lewis, Spinelli, Rose, Smith, and Battle. For the Suns, Shelton, Amy, Vickers, Thomas, and Barnes. That's Xavier Rose going inside, lost the ball. Vickers picked it up. Quick pass to Barnes, and a foul called against Spinelli for the block, and Barnes hit the floor very hard. Gets right back up. Glad to see he's all right. The foul goes on Jace Spinelli, his first, team foul number 2, and a couple of free throws for Elijah Barnes. Barnes now just taking a moment to catch his breath. He's 2 for 2 from the line so far today. Now on the season at 15 for 24. About 61%. First free throw, no good. Michael West comes in for Sam Battle for TBC. And Tyrese Freeman in for Jace Spinelli. Free throw number 2 is good. Barnes now with 8. Eagles lead by 15. This one's out of bounds. And a timeout called by Coach Jones with the score, Trinity Baptist 46, Johnson 31, 9:13 left on the clock. We will be back in 1 minute. Eagles inbounding with 27 on the shot clock. 46-31. Eagles lead by 15. West, Rose, Freeman, Smith, and Lewis for the Eagles. Thomas, Barnes, Shelton, Amy, and Vickers for the Suns. 2 seconds to shoot. West, did he get it off? Yes, he did, and it's good. His second three, that one hit off his foot. I honestly couldn't tell if he got it off in time. The official says he did, and West buries a three. 49-31, a beautiful pass and a reverse layup from Caleb Thomas. $16-point lead for the Eagles. They led by 19 just before that layup. And we're going to have ourselves an offensive foul called against Trinity Baptist. And it will be Suns ball with 8 minutes and 9 seconds left. Michael West called for the foul, his second and team foul number 3. Both teams have committed 3 fouls. Check that, Eagles led by 18 before that last basket. That's their biggest lead of the night so far. They've had it a couple of times. Barnes guarded by both Freeman and Smith. Shelton with 5 seconds to shoot up the left side of the lane. Off the glass, no. Ball batted around. Rose picks this one up. Finds Freeman all alone, and Freeman is blocked, and coming up from behind is Caleb Thomas. Came from nowhere to reject Freeman, and then Shelton misses a 3, but the second chance is good for Daquan Vickers. What a terrific play by Caleb Thomas on the other side, keeping the ball out of the basket, and then Vickers cuts the deficit down to 14. Caleb Thomas very fast. Came all the way up from the backcourt to make that defensive play, and now a reaching in foul looks like called on Barnes. That is correct. That's his second and team foul number 4. That was on the floor, so the Eagles will inbound. Chiatti, Randolph, and Battle in. West, Smith, and Rose out. Cedric Green is coming in for Johnson. And heading off is Fabian De La Rios. 7 minutes, 1 second left. Eagles lead by 14 and have a chance to extend to 16 or 17. Chiatti guarded by Shelton. Looks and finds Battle. Underhand layup off the glass. It's good. Sam Battle now has 14. Eagles lead by 16. 51-35. 6:40 left to go. And we have a foul before Thomas is able to make that move to get the ball out of bounds, and a push called against Trinity Baptist. That's on Jakari Randolph, his second and team foul number 4. Both teams have now committed 4 fouls. Johnson came in averaging 74.2 points per game. Eagles have played fantastic defense. That's a really nice move by Cedric Green to put himself into double digits. Eagles lead 51-37. And a foul from behind called on Daquan Vickers, his third, team foul number 5. Chiatti will inbound for the Eagles. 6:15 left to go and a 14-point lead for TBC. Ball got away from Battle. Now a race for the ball over on the far sideline. Nice play by Vickers. He grabbed the ball and called timeout before his body slid too far. Avoided the traveling violation and kept possession for the Suns. 30-second timeout. Coach Elliot Hernandez has a full and a 30 remaining, assuming I have everything correct. Coach Jones has 3 fulls and a 30, again, assuming no mistakes. Eagles by 14, but Johnson has possession in the front court with 6:11 left to go. And Johnson, a good point-scoring team. We've seen them make a couple of runs already this afternoon. Earlier in the game, they cut a 12-point deficit down to 3. Right now, the deficit is 14. Coming back onto the court for the Suns will be Green, Vickers, Thomas, Barnes, and Shelton. For the Eagles, Chiatti, Maisonette, Freeman, Battle, and Randolph. Suns possession in the front court. That's where they were inbound from, right at the edge of the Suns bench. Green takes the pass. Guarded by 2. Collision, no call. Freeman pulls down the rebound. 6 minutes left. And off to Chiatti on the far sideline. Chiatti runs the baseline and has his pass stolen by Vickers. Another opportunity for the Suns to pull a little bit closer. Vickers for 3, good. Vickers now with 9 and a timeout called by Coach Jones with 5:34 remaining. Suns have trimmed an 18-point deficit down to 11. 5:34 left on the clock. We'll be back in just a minute. The Suns have stolen 13 possessions away from the Eagles. A couple of those in the last couple of minutes, and they've trimmed an 18-point deficit down to 11. Daquan Vickers just hit a three-pointer, and now the Eagles will inbound and go the length of the court with about 5.5 to go. Rose to battle. Battle hits Rose near midcourt. 10 seconds to shoot. Rose directing traffic. Shot clock at 7. Randolph pump fake. 2 seconds left. Tried the three. Was blocked. Ball did not hit the rim, so shot clock violation and a turnover, and the Suns can now get to within single digits. Five minutes, 2 seconds remain. Suns have gotten very tight on defense. A few steals, and now forcing the shot clock violation. 51-40. This is Thomas. Basket no good. Second chance, no. Batted away, out of bounds, and Suns ball. Suns player down inside the paint. Looks like it's Daquan Vickers, and he is on his belly. And hopefully he's all right. Obviously we want to win, but we don't want to see anybody hurt. Vickers now up on his feet. Shaking off Coach Hernandez. No way he wants to come out of this one. Vickers, Barnes, Shelton, Green, and Thomas for Johnson. Rose, Randolph, Battle, Maisonette, and Chiatti for Trinity Baptist. Suns ball, 20 seconds on the shot clock. Green gets around Randolph, misses the layup, and Battle pulls in the rebound. Opportunity for Johnson to get into single digits, comes away empty, and then a foul on Vickers. That's number 4 on Daquan Vickers. Team foul number 6. Suns are now out of fouls to give. Trinity Baptist has committed 4 and still has 2 to give. Vickers heads out, and Justin Ryder back onto the court for Johnson. For the Eagles, a substitution sends Ian Kennedy in for Zach Chiatti. The delay is just to make sure we get a dry basketball on the court. Again, this is our second game of the day, and 2 high school games follow. So those high school games, you're going to have to keep an eye on the moisture on this court. Eagles lead by 11 with 4:26 left on the clock. Battle walks it across the midcourt stripe. Shot clock under 20. Battle tries to work his way inside and loses the ball. Shelton picks it up, a Battle on the defense. He turns the favor and gets the ball right back for the Eagles. 4 minutes to go. Rose keeping that foot above the line, did not step across and hit the floor, so he's able to maintain possession. 10 to shoot. Rose to Kennedy, pump fake, 5 seconds to shoot. Rose finds Kennedy inside, another pump fake, and with 1 second left, Ian Kennedy gets an all-important basket for the Eagles to put the lead up to 13. Shelton near midcourt, guarded by Rose. First basket for Kennedy, but it was a big one. Extended the lead back to 13. Kennedy now on defense. Ryder gets around Kennedy. Bounce pass to Green. He converts. So the lead is 11 once again for the Eagles. Cedric Green now with 12. Maisonette takes the pass, goes inside, draws the foul. And we're going to see what the call is. It was a whistle. The ball went through. Count the basket. For a moment, I thought he was going to say offensive foul. So Maisonette now with 4 and a chance to make it 5. More importantly, a chance to extend the lead a little bit further. Maisonette at the line on the season, 8 out of 15. This is his first attempt of the afternoon. Eagles are going to concede the rebound and get back on defense. Zach Chiatti back onto the court. Maisonette's free throw, no good. Pulled down by Elijah Barnes. Eagles by 13. Long pass all the way across the court. Braun for 3 off the rim. Chiatti kept it in bounds. Long pass to Maisonette. And Eagles will allow everybody to get into position. Chiatti battle Rose, Maisonette, and Randolph. That's Chiatti with a great move to the left side of the paint. Scoring the basket, he now has 6. Braun, Thomas, Ryder, Green, and Barnes for the Suns. 2:15 left. Barnes for 3, little strong. Rose with the rebound. Eagles by 15, coming up on the 2-minute mark. And Eagles holding a team that has averaged 74.2 points per game so far to 42. Chiatti knocks this one out of bounds. It's still Suns ball with 16 on the shot clock. Kennedy and West checking in. Rose and Chiatti head off. Last year, Eagles led all of the NCCAA in defense, fewest points allowed. And so far in a couple of South Region games, their defense has been just as strong as it was last year. Four seconds to shoot. Down to 2. West inside, gets the shot off, draws the foul. The foul is called on Brian Braun, his 3rd. Eagles in the 1-and-1, but this is a 2-shot foul as West was going up. First attempts of the afternoon for Michael West. He is 8 for 15 on the season. He has 6 points on 2 3-pointers. First of 2 for West is good. He now has 7. 2 new Suns onto the court. Number 3 is Richardson Noel, and number 11 is Alexander Gonzalez. Barnes and Thomas head off. Number 2 from West, good. So Trinity Baptist now with a lead of 59-42. Eagles at the line. Haven't had a whole lot of opportunities. They've converted 4 out of 7. Suns are 7 for 11. That's Braun for 3. It's off the rim. And this one goes out of bounds, and it's Suns ball. 11 on the shot clock. Now they're resetting it to 20, and a minute 20 on the game clock. We're going to go ahead and call today's player of the game, Trinity Baptist's Xavier Rose with 15 points. Randolph for 3 off the rim. Chiatti with the rebound. Xavier Rose, a leading scorer on the court with 15. That's Chiatti for 3. He was a big force in the Eagles building up this 17-point lead. And the Eagles, with under a minute to go, look like they're going to get their second South Region win. And we have ourselves a whistle at midcourt. And a traveling violation called, and it's going to be Eagles ball. 49 seconds left to go. 59-42. Eagles lead by 17. Parrish Hobby, Jarius Rose, wearing number 14, both onto the court. Cameron Williams, Jaquez Anderson, and Jeremiah Cooper will finish things up for the Eagles. Wasn't a traveling, that last one was a substitution timeout. So my mistake, that ball goes out of bounds and will stay with the Eagles. 12 on the shot clock, 33.6 on the game clock. Cooper's pass over the line, and that's going to be a turnover and give the ball to the Suns with 25 seconds left. So the shot clock will be off. Eagles will move up to 5-7 on the season. 2 wins, no losses in the South region, having defeated Bob Jones and now Johnson, University of Florida. The Suns will go to 5-9 overall and 2-2 in the South region. Their 2 wins against Toccoa Falls and Pensacola Christian. They have lost to Bob Jones and now Trinity Baptist. This one goes out of bounds, but a foul will be called on Cameron Williams, his first, team foul number 5. And 2 free throws coming for Alexander Gonzalez. He averages 1.8 on the season. First one is up and a little too strong. Gonzalez now 1 for 3 on the season in limited opportunity. And number 2 is good, so he's now 2 for 4. 1 for 2 today. And the Eagles will get it across the timeline and let the clock expire. Final score, Trinity Baptist College 59, Johnson University of Florida 43. Our player of the game and the leading scorer on the court, Xavier Rose with 15 points. For the Eagles, Sam Battle has 14, Mark Jobert Maisonette 4, Michael West 8, D.W. Lewis with 4, Ian Kennedy with 2, and Zach Chiatti with 6. For the Suns, Justin Ryder finishes with 6, Corey Shelton 3, Alexander Gonzalez 1, Elijah Barnes 8, Cedric Green 12, Daquan Vickers 9, and Caleb Thomas 2, assuming no mistakes. Well, thank you, Ryan Ongst. A terrific job filling in for Dean on camera. I want to thank everybody for watching us here on YouTube, TBC Eagles. For Coach John D. Jones and the entire Trinity Baptist College staff, I'm Ray Bureau saying good night and God bless you from Trinity Baptist.